Hi, my name is Brooke Jacoby, and this is my video diary of people that inspire me. I interviewed some people who have been by my side since day one, and then other people that I didn't meet until my high school career. These people are my mom, Kathy, my dad, Rick, Mrs. Oursland, Dora Maxfield, and then Mr. Earl. Mrs. Oursland, what is your career?
I am a family and consumer sciences educator.
What were some life decisions that you've made that has affected you today?
In high school I took every family and consumer science class that my school offered, and I TA'd for my teacher. So I was very involved in the whole family and consumer science world before I even graduated. I always knew I wanted to go to college, so I worked really hard in high school to get good grades. I participated in lots of activities so I'd be well-rounded. That was something that they always told me, be well-rounded, you'll get into your college of your choice that way. And because I was paying for my college, I worked really hard to finish as close to 4 years as possible so that I wouldn't have to spend a lot of extra money. After student teaching, I accepted the first job I was offered, and so that's how I ended up in Forks, and I've been here for 3 years. And being here has provided me the opportunity to coach cheer and advise FCCLA, so I was able to take lots of opportunities. I made sure that I was best friends first before I got married to Mr. O, so that's the life choice there. And here I am.
And what is some advice you'd give to your younger self if you did it over again?
Advice I would give to my younger self would be to not be afraid to jump in and try new things and be adventurous. And I wish I would have taken the actual sewing class in college instead of the cultural dress class. I did not learn nearly as much in that as I needed. And don't procrastinate.
Thank you. Mr. Erlacher, what is your career?
I'm a teacher.
What are some life choices you made to get where you are today?
I went to school and I studied hard.
And what is some advice you'd give to your younger self if you could do it over?
I feel pretty good about my choices. Yeah, for the most part, but.
Hi Dora, I was wondering if I could interview you for our ASB project.
That would be wonderful.
Okay. The first question, what is your career?
I am currently employed with Quilly Valley School District. I am a paraeducator. I teach technology and currently in college for my teaching certificate.
What are some choices that you've made in your life that affect you today?
One of the main choices as to the career path I have chosen was my son Daniel. At the age of 2, he was diagnosed with autism. Going through the experience with him through all of the doctors and all of the help that he needed and tools to try and give him as much as a normal life as possible is what gave me the choice of becoming in my field.
That's great. So if you could do it over again, what is some advice you would give to your younger self?
Take a risk, take a chance. You're young enough to start over. Make a choice. If it doesn't work out, do it again.
Dad, what is your career?
My career is I am a mechanic on diesel and heavy equipment.
What are some choices you had to make to get you where you are today?
Some of the choices I had to make were whether or not I was going to further my education in college or keep working at the career I started during high school. I decided to keep working, and it has always worked out well for me. And other choices I had to make are getting married and starting a family, which have all turned out excellent.
If you could do it over again, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would start saving money at a younger age, right off the bat, save more, and I would take more vacations and saw more places.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mom, what is your career?
I am a bookkeeper.
So what are some choices you had to make that got you where you are today?
I chose to be married at a young age, right out of high school, start my family about 4 years later, and then a career in banking got me to where I am today.
And if you could do it over again, what would be your advice to your younger self?
Don't work your life away. Money doesn't make memories.
So I just wanted to recap on some of the amazing people I have in my life. So first off, Mrs. Oursland. I admire her because of her dedication and devotion towards her career and field of study. I believe that if you choose to work in a field that you love, then you'll never have to work a day in your life, and that's something that I strive to do. Next, I would like to acknowledge Mr. Urlacher. His confidence is amazing. Confidence is key. He's good at what he does and he knows it, and that's something that I lack and something that I hope to improve on in my career. Next is Dora Maxfield. She's like a second mother to me. I love her as much as I love my own family. She is family. Her compassion and care and volunteer work is amazing, and I idolize her in so many ways. Her life as a cheerleader is, it's cheer goals. Like, I'm so... Being a 4-time national champion in high school is amazing, and that's something that I wish I could have had, so I'm going to take that and give it to my daughter or daughters in the future. Next is my mom, Kathy. She is the definition of selfless. She will devote herself to anything that will benefit my brother or I and our family as a whole. She's amazing. She'll never take anything for herself. She's always doing something for us. If I become half the mother that she is someday, I'll be more than happy. I love her with all my heart. But not least is my dad, Rick. He gets me. We're so similar. He inspires me because he made a career without school. He found something he liked, devoted himself to it, and he's doing great. He's worked his way up, partnering in a company. I hope to one day have what he has to his name. He's supported us. He's built a life for us that I could never repay him for, and I also love him with everything in my heart, and I hope that I can be with someone that can support a family just